Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. If you have, I'm just not starting off well at all, am I? Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. If you have found this reading, then this reading was meant for you. It's an energy check of oracle cards, an oracle read that I do. It's a little bit unorthodox. It's a mixture of oracle cards and some index cards that I put together. Please excuse the fireworks and the dogs barking. People like to get started early here in the great state of Texas when it comes to their celebrations and their fireworks. Okay, just kind of shuffling on camera so you can kind of see with the oracle. I've already got the index cards laid out. I have a lot of cards involved in my spread, and I know some of you guys are like not here to just watch me pull cards. You're here for a reading, and I get that. So let's get this party started. Okay. I have one more on top here. Ooh. Well, first off, the energy, okay. It's some interesting energy. I don't know if y'all have been experiencing this energy. It's really weird. It's like, the best way to describe it, if you've been experiencing a lot of deja vu, something to that effect. Oh, I got the cards right side up so I could see them. I don't want to be able to see them. I want to see them facing down so I can pick them. So we're going to do this one. Air sign element is the primary focus of this reading, so something logical. Secondary is fire, so something passionate. And we're going to discover what those two things are pertaining to here in just a minute. The tool that you're going to be utilizing is from your 7 chakras, which is going to be the focal point of what it is that you're utilizing. Just repeated myself. Again, deja vu. Do you see what I'm talking about? Okay, and I'm not shuffling them on. This energy is wonky. I don't know, but this transition that we're going into the new year is crazy. It's nighttime right now. Normally I don't film this late at night, but I got my candles out here. I felt like doing a nighttime reading. Normally I do them during the day, but let's see what comes out. Ooh, solar plexus. I always say plex. I never say the us for some reason. Solar plexus chakra. So something that we are dealing with logically, that is energetically utilizing a lot of energy and strength. Power. Wow, that's interesting. And fire is the secondary element. So logically, powering through secondary passionate. That is so interesting. Okay. And then we are going to be using the 7 deadly sins as the challenge. What is this challenge in this logical thing we're powering through that's also very passionate? Again, with this greed. This card, you know what? I'm going to do it again and see if it shows up again. Sometimes I think Spirit's just laughing in my face going, let's keep talking about greed. Yes, Spirit is driving that home. I get it. You're driving it home. There's a lot of energy out there that's very greedy. A lot of people are in that right now. I mean, we just, got through Christmas. So I don't know if that's something Spirit's trying to speak. Okay, this is even so gluttony. That's funny. It's like it's one of the two G's. I feel like I'm sorry. I'm acting really giddy right now. It's just I told you this energy is really weird. I'm gonna try to be more serious. I'm just like sorry. Okay, so I am being serious. It's just this energy is a little bit out there right now. Okay, so the next thing is going to be the Chinese zodiacs. I'm sorry if I'm out of it. This energy is crazy. Wasn't feeling great all day. I kind of feel like maybe some of you, if y'all have been feeling energetically drained or maybe even energetically attacked, that maybe, not to say that you were, but maybe you're feeling that way. Keep your protections up, do your cleanses, and do self-care. The holidays can do that to you sometimes. And I'm not saying anybody's out there doing anything to you, but just the energy of this season can get to you, can drain you. I pulled two. This. Whoa! The dragon and the dog. And these two energies do not get along. If you know anything about the Chinese zodiacs, these two energies are enemies. Wow. So we're in the year of the dragon, and that's the fifth Chinese zodiac in the zodiac. And it is about power, good fortune, strength, a visionary leader. The negative side of that is they're hot-tempered, arrogant, they're a rebel, they're unapologetic, and they can be narcissistic or have narcissistic tendencies. The dog is the 11th sign in the zodiac, and it is loyal. There's a lot of companionship, reliable, selfless dedication. The negative side is they're attention-seeking, possessive, judgmental, stubborn, and narrow-minded. Wow. You know, this is interesting. My sister and my dad were these signs. My sister is the dog sign and my dad was the dragon sign. And unfortunately, when he passed, they weren't speaking to each other. And he passed in the year of the dog. So there's some interesting energetic things going on in my family. So not to say that that's part of this reading, but I think there's going to be some themes coming out. There's some kind of energies that y'all are dealing with that are like sworn enemies or something. There's from a past, like, because I got walk like an Egyptian and I got past frequency in the index cards. So there's a potential that you could be dealing with someone from your past, a past life energy or something like that, that is like your sworn enemy or something. I hate using the word karmic, whatever. We all have karmic lessons to learn and they're good and bad. So just like whatever this person is, this energy or whatever has been battling you back and forth for like a really long time. So we'll put it over here so that I know it's over here. Okay. And then the numerology that is going to complement this energy is number 33, which is a master number. And it is master number that represents pure love, heart's desire, expression. It's a teacher, spiritual, and maturity. Sorry if the cars are loud, but like I said again, people out here just, it's not even New Year's and everybody's going crazy. I don't know. It just feels like that. Okay, so I'm going to put this over here so I can see it. Oh, my Lord. Okay. All right, so something that's logical that we're powering through with their soul, you're going to have to power through. It's going to take a lot of energy. And I was just talking about if you feel energetically drained, if you've been feeling energetically drained, maybe this has something to do with your solar plex, maybe being attacked or being drained in a situation. So, okay, we're going to start off with the cards that I pulled first, which was blinded constancy. It's not consistency, it's constancy, blinded constancy. So with this number 2, liberty, there is something with the walking like an Egyptian. Hold on. And then I got walk like an Egyptian. and secrets. And there's the moon right there, and she's holding some keys. They're supposed to go in this moon. So right off the bat, I'm seeing some kind of truth that's being hidden or you're being blinded from. Something's been being hidden from you. It's been hidden from you for a long time. And obviously some secrets. It could have to do with the past life in Egypt, or it could just be that the secrets are from a past life. Doesn't have to be Egyptian. Could be in the past because Egypt just is basically you're talking about something that's older, ancient. It could just be in your past. Secrets can also be pertaining to something that is information. Walking like an Egyptian, Egyptians held a lot of knowledge and they did hold a lot of secrets. So, wow, there may be something here that could be pertaining to some type of, well, we're going to see. It's a past frequency, and this has to do with home in the sky. Normally I read the numbers on this. I haven't really been doing that. I'm just kind of, it changes every time I do this. Home in the sky is 41, which breaks down to a 5, and the 4 and the 1. 4 is about stability, 1 is about being innovative and brand new, and the 4 plus 1 is a 5, which is also change, and also adventure. And as you can see, home in the sky is all about the frequency of being able to find home or anywhere you go. So if you travel a lot. So past frequency, hold on, burst. Okay. So there's a past frequency in the past. You moved around a lot, or you never really had a stable home, but you always found every place that you were to be like home. And typically, hold on. I'm going to come back to this because this represents something that's happens very fast moving, a new beginning. This is a new beginning, or this isn't something that's hopeful. A white rose of hope, number 30, which breaks down to a 3, which is creativity. A burst of creativity. Burst. You had a burst of creativity regarding all the movement in your life, whether it be you bounced around a lot from job to job, or you bounced around a lot from home to home in your past. And maddening pride and morning dew girl. "13 is a 1 and a 3, which is innovative and creative. But it's also a 4. We just got that over here. Where was that? Okay, I'm having deja vu. I'm having major deja vu. That's funny. Which breaks down to a 4, which is very stable. So this, if you look at her, this is all about learning to seeing the bigger picture. And she's all of this water, this situation that's condensing into drops here, and she's able to catch it. It's like I feel like what I'm picking up on is there's a lot of pride in the fact that you're able to evaluate or see things, see the bigger picture, and not take it so extreme. Not, yeah, you're facing your fears. Yeah. So she's, sorry, you can't see my face. And I'm blind in this light. And you might be having a hard time seeing because something that you're blinded, there's blinded constancy with some type of truth or decision that was kept from you in the past. So this is, yeah, this is eye-opening, seeing things for what they are and dealing with them instead of hiding them deep inside. These two energies are so interesting because maddening pride is like just being so prideful, but it doesn't necessarily, this is actually a good thing right here that you're able to see it for what it is and not let it overtake you. That's actually really good. So, cooking with grace and tiny triumphs. This is about understanding that this mouse right here is typically, this is the prey and this is the hunter over here, the eagle, and they've switched places and the mouse is big and the eagle is smaller now. It's all about seeing perspective and understanding that you have to think of yourself, no matter how small or little you may seem in a situation or you feel overpowered, you have to see yourself as bigger than that. And so you have to overcome this. That's why it's called tiny triumphs, because it's like you have to, inside your heart, you have to be the bigger of the two. You have to envision yourself that, like Chihuahuas, little small dogs, they always think they're like a big dog. So it's like that. It's like overcoming thinking that and becoming a Chihuahua, where you're gonna do that, and you're gonna do it with grace. You're gonna move with grace in a situation where you're gonna overcome something that you feel like you couldn't because of the situation. And maybe that was maddening to you because you kept seeing the same thing over and over and over again, and realizing it for what it was, and it was almost maddening to you that you had to, like, you became in this maddening, prideful, not really way, but it was maddening in a way. It was kind of driving you crazy, having to get into these repetitive situations. And I was talking about like deja vu, experiencing a lot of deja vu. This gluttony. Okay. And then I've got the Sea Witch, which is number 52, which breaks down to a 7, which is very spiritual. 5 is very adventurous and is all about change and moving around. And 2 is all about balance. The Sea Witch is somebody that's got an energy of a lot of joy, youthfulness, very happy, exuberant, kind of like the Knight of Wands in the tarot deck. So this energy, music in the midst of desolation. So again, my gosh, I'm talking to somebody that's been through it. So you always can find your happiness anywhere. You're this energy that is, even you might be older, but you approach things very youthfully, and maybe you have a lot of energy, and maybe that's why we have the solar plex chakra, because that's your strength. And logically, you're able to power through things because you have this endurance, regardless of what age you are. And you always find your peace wherever you are. Wherever the situation is, may not look so good, you're able to find harmony or solace in wherever you go. And there might be in this holding hands of companions, You might be in a situation, whether it be in a group of people or in a relationship, or whether it be platonic or business or whatever that is, where you feel like either you have to be doing some type of art of seduction, or they're doing it to you. There's kind of some kind of situation that you're feeling a little bit, not necessarily manipulated, but there's some coercing going on. And this, yeah, in this evening shade, which this shadiness has you looking back at things. It has you looking back in your life and the journey that you've gone on, what you've built yourself to become, which is this beautiful flower in this garden with this picture depicts. But you keep looking back at it. You're looking back at this. I keep calling it shade all the time. Evening silence. Evening silence. I keep calling this card evening shade. I swear to God, that's so funny. This silence. And we talked about the secrets, right? Secrets and blind constancy with this, something you were supposed to be told or about a decision. Somebody's been keeping something from you. Hold on. So there's a power struggle happening with this dog and this dragon energy. And I may have to edit this reading. I don't know. It just, the way this energy came out was crazy. And it's like a power of two minds with this air energy. But both of y'all are very passionate about whatever this is that you guys are headbutting on. And it's straight up a power struggle with your solar plex chakra. It's like all about determination and endurance and all of that. And I feel like somebody left you out of something. Somebody left you out of something, or made you feel some type of way about the silence that you were getting in a situation. And they were being overindulgent. They overconsumed because they have a lack of self-control. And this number 30, okay, 33 is the main. So this is all about something that you desire. And this could be a situation where you could be in a relationship and a partnership. It could be business. It could be, like I said, it's you and someone else or multiple people. It's a dynamic going on where it's like oil and water type situation with the dragon and the dog energy here. Because, well, not really, because they're very two similar energies, and that's why they headbutt, but it can also be like oil and water. But I feel like it could be, because I did say that. I'm looking to see if there's anything that kind of goes along with someone here, whether it be the dog or the dragon energy, because they both have a flip side to it. Either someone is being a rebel and unapologetic, or someone is being stubborn and narrow-minded and possessive and possibly even attention-seeking because of the fact that they left you out of something. But why did they leave you out of something? What was the reason? I'm not seeing blinded constant, walking like an Egyptian. The only thing, okay. Well, the next card we have here is, okay, that was right after the Red Garden was pure nature. And I equate this card to be like the Two of Cups, where she blossoms into this beautiful rose. So you're good on your own in a situation. You're good doing things your way. You're good doing things the way that you are. And this other person that you're dealing with, I feel like is like this in a sense, where they're always looking back at you, going, how come you're able to manage life in this energy when I have to manage it like this? Because they're very gluttonous. They hold on to everything. Maybe they have a lot of things. Maybe they have more than they should. And they, like whatever, they have a lot of things, or they obtain a lot of things. And you just have yourself. She's kind of stripped down right there. But you're very happy. And you know how to burst through and make these this rose of hope. You're able to always get through situations with hopefulness. You're always able to see the light at the end of the tunnel very quickly. And you do it in a way, something that you were blinded to, a choice. I just want to, it has something to do with, and I just, protection. Yeah, in net, this could be anything. This could be a home. This could be a nest egg. Oh, again, Miss Sunshine here on the bottom. Again, protect your sunshine, protect your happiness, protect your peace. And you do. And that was reiterated with, where is it? Where was it? Right here. With the Sea Witch. You do this on a regular basis. You're able to find solace anywhere. You're able to find the music in the midst of desolation and be this youthful, spirited, happy sea witch, which makes anything, they make anything possible. They're very joyful. They're very happy, very playful, very whimsical, I might add, in a situation that most people wouldn't do well in. And it kind of drives you a little bit crazy. And this is kind of maddening, but you always see the bigger picture. You always see, everything that's going on there, and you're able to collect it with dignity, collect everything, gather everything up very calmly. Even though you've bounced around a lot, you always find your home. You always find your happiness. And like I said, this secret, you just need to protect with everything that's going on. I don't know what the secret is, but there's a secret that is way back in the past. It may be a part of your family lineage. It could be a past life. It may have something to do with Egyptian culture. You could be an archaeologist, or something of that nature. Maybe you study history. You do something for that you do some kind of philanthropy work or something, or some, you could, it doesn't necessarily have to be, but some kind of secret. Someone, you have the key to it, or someone does. I feel like it's you. You have the key to it. You always did. You just have to see it. Because you're pure love, like number 33. You're like a teacher. You're very expressive. You do things based off of your heart's desire. And you're probably like an old soul. And you're very spiritual. And whoever's in this gluttonous energy just doesn't understand how you move, basically. And unfortunately, when you're going up against an energy like that, you just have to keep going in your solar plex. You just have to keep going the course. You might have to keep bouncing around, not necessarily literally, but you may have to keep going and doing it in a triumphant way, knowing that maybe this is about, realizing that you can overcome a situation, even though you might feel very small in the situation, but you overcome it. And you do it very gracefully. Definitely stand your ground, but you don't have to sink to their level. You don't have to feed into that energy that they want you to, because typically that's what people, those kinds of situations, want you to feed into their energy. So don't do it. Whatever this is, this frequency is this present frequency. Keep going with your peace and finding all the joy that you do when you go from situation to situation, which might, you might have to keep doing. And unfortunately, this art of seduction, you might have to do this dance of art of, I call it the dance of art of seduction, because it's a back and forth ping pong game with other people that happens. And even though you might feel like you're alone, you're not, because you have all the answers, you have the keys within you, and you're capable of doing things on your own that a lot of people, well, at least the people that you're dealing with, or the person that you're dealing with, doesn't understand how you did, and you're able to do that. So that's a triumph. That's a triumph. Wow, that was an interesting read, and I hope that made sense to somebody. I definitely could relate to parts of that. And parts of it I was thinking, is this my read? But then I was just like, no, you can't, because sometimes the reader will pick up on some energies, and that does happen. But I hope that made sense to somebody, and I hope everybody has a good, it's nighttime that when I'm filming here. I hope everybody has a good night wherever you are, daytime if it's daytime wherever you are. And if you like this reading, please subscribe to my channel. I welcome you. You leave any comments if you thought this was relevant to you, or just say hi or leave a heart. Anything would be nice to hear from you. I appreciate the people that have subscribed. Thank you to my new subscribers. And I probably should have said that up front. I'll put a little title that says that if you don't watch the whole thing. I know. I'm going to have to edit some of this in the beginning because it was a little wonky. But hopefully there were some messages in there that resonated with someone, because I was meant to do this reading. Okay, bye.